All right, y'all. So today, like I said, we got to sign off on this piece. I'm not really too much worried about the framing aspect of things because I plan on framing next week. I got this big piece of plywood right here. So I know y'all seen me painting on this plywood not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? I put like the orange over it and everything. But we switched things up. So I wanted to try something different. Shout out to Thomas Minute. So I just been really into oils. I'm gonna be 100, man. So like acrylics ain't really been appealing to me. So what I'm finna do, I had put some oil ground on here. So we're gonna redo the portrait I was doing, but I also made a transparency. So I'm gonna sketch my sketch on top, because my biggest thing now is trying to learn how to draw my figurative subjects, and I love doing that with motion. So I'm gonna continue to incorporate that. If you've been peeping my recent works, I've been really experimenting with cyanotyping, but I'm not gonna lie, man, it's been difficult, especially trying to figure out the science with the sun, and not saying like I didn't want to continue to do it. I'm like, let me go ahead and build a box, because my goal is I plan on having some cyanotype shown in this next show. The show is next Friday, and today is Friday. Next week I plan on framing fully, because the good thing is about cyanotypes is it's a real quick process once you get the steps down. So today I'm gonna prep each canvas that I'll be doing. So I'm actually gonna use some unbleached canvas, and I'm also gonna use some watercolor paper. So I'm gonna do 4 different cyanotypes and see how they come out. So the goal for today is we're just gonna prepare our paper for tomorrow, because like I said, I will be coming to the studio. Yeah, so we're just gonna prepare our paper for tomorrow, because I'm gonna be coming back to the studio tomorrow afternoon after I knock out some stuff in the morning. But that'll be more so focused on the cyanotype printing and framing more so. I'm just getting that prepared. I'm somebody who is driven through community, and community is the vessel for me. So I don't think about the money aspect. So even when it comes to investing, or even sometimes when I'm just buying supplies, sometimes I can't say like I don't be caring, which is careless. Like yeah, like just even talking to her, she mentioned like one of the questions she posed is, so how much money do you want to make from your art? And I've never had a dollar sign on that. So like just really thinking about the business side of it. And the thing for me is I don't want art to feel like a job. I got about 4 hours to kill. That should consist of signage. That should consist of the plywood sketch. And since that's the case, I could spend some good time on that, and that should probably take about 2.5 hours. And then honestly, I could just start measuring some of these frames so I can just go ahead and get the dimensions. Ain't bad. So I cut these watercolor paper in half. Working on my God. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. I'm not gonna lie, like this has been a cool path because I haven't done anything in sports yet, but I always admired the Negro League. So Satchel Paige, he's always been a prominent figure in that. So I was like, why not? But I love how we pivoted, because at first I was trying to figure out what I want to put in the scoreboard. Got this thing going, so today we're gonna sign off on this. I'm gonna attach some wood to the back, because this is just a piece of plywood, so I can be able to build a frame on it. So I got one right here.
There's one in there?
It's cool. I like the blue undertone though. This shit look fire. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah. Okay. No, that's
Welcome home, Max B. For the them quarter inch bolt. Them bolts. It looks like, if my eyes are correct, that look like a quarter inch hole to me. Let's see if that might be an eighth. There's a lot of tricks to the trade, man.
That's why I learned with this with anything making shit, bro.
Yeah, it is a one way, but there's other ways. I'm just saying, like, the future, like how they say AI is gonna do a lot of things. Trades,
Yeah.
AI could probably could do some shit, but like a lot of trades it ain't gonna be able to do because it takes human critical thinking. You feel me? It's like a filler. Like, you know what I mean? Like you see that HVAC, like that HVAC going outside. They're supposed to put cork around that.
So, alright guys, so I'm fixing to take the prints out. I made 3 prints, one of my friend Amani, one of my little cousin Kiana, one of my grandfather. And I think I want to play with this. We're gonna see what we can do with this. Something in my heart saying, yo, let's keep working with this. So we're gonna keep working. So I'll see y'all in a bit. So today, man, I'm gonna show y'all how the cyanotypes came out. I'm gonna be honest, definitely got some work to do. Never noticed this, but we definitely got some work to do, man. So I ended up buying some new canvas. You know what I'm saying? Ow. I forgot. But it's a lot of, bro. Before we even get into it, it's a lot of, like, back in college, this was my shit, bro. Like, yeah, give it to me. I love a meatless wrap though, man. Like, I don't be caring about putting the chicken in there, or I might throw some avocado in there, but I be liking it real vegetarian, bro. And it's like so much filled with energy, but they load this shit up, bro. Cause I ain't gonna cap. I went in there, started ordering. She was like, yeah, so what's your base? I said, let me get the salada mix. And then she threw that in and she was like, what's your toppings? I was like, hold on, I ain't done with the base. I wanted some kale, I wanted some arugula. I was gonna get some spinach, but I could tell she was in a rush, so I just went with kale and arugula. Then I top it off with some fruit, just like ginger lime vinaigrette, with some Parmesan, and a nice little croissant. That's all you need, man. I wanna show y'all what we was working with the other day. So these are all these came out. So this was probably my second best one. This was probably the most best, the best exposure, but at the same time, I didn't get enough exposure. So my problem was with these is solution, the emulsion that I gotta put down, what I'm fixing to coat now, it wasn't fully dry. I wish I could still use these. Low-key wanna keep them and just keep them from scraps and see what can happen, but I ain't too crazy about it, man. We just gonna make some new ones because I want it to look right, and I want to feel comfortable because I know I want to go large, you know. So yeah, so enough of me talking. I'm finna go ahead and change, and yeah, let's go ahead and get to making this cyanotype sensitizer. Lady, I'm certain that I dreamt you. I could leap with no doubt. I'm just a shoe. baby. I'm just a shooting star. The way you put.
Guess what game I'm gonna say you missed? Okay. Yes. Yeah, man, you can hear it.
You could be. I think you could tear that too. I think you could tear that too. But yeah, man. You know, I've been looking for.
Let's see if this has worked.
I'm put these latches on. You just hit the press it down. Perfect.
You can probably use it every few minutes.
Okay. Yeah, one of them be kind of finicky. You want to put the timer on just in case?
By the time I put these outside and come back in, it should be good. Eat a lot. Which way are we going? This whole field.
No, literally. Science project.
Actually learn how to make this stuff.
Word? Yeah, see, like, we wasn't doing this back in high school. Art?
Yeah, I'll be sucking like that. I'll be having my camera set up.
Yeah,